everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 1 of Star Wars Obsession. Now, as you know, Star Wars Obsession was a 5-issue series that followed its own original take on the Clone Wars before the 2008 cartoon. And keep in mind that, Ventress was meant to have a different origin than her 2008 TV show counterpart. And this is kind of meant to also bring in Dirge as well as Ventress. And Dirge was going to appear in the Clone Wars 2008 cartoon, but never happened. So let's get on the story. It starts off on a swamp-like world known as Targanis. We see how an unknown speeder races through, with 2 others going after him. And of course, we kind of see how, the unknown speeder mainly tries to get rid of the people following him. And we see them saying, "That 6 swoop, he's crashed. Where he's Craven can't be worth that much. He's got a laser sword. I seen it." And so they mainly go after him and into a large city area. And we see how, one of them ends up getting killed. And, we obviously know who this unknown speeder is. And after taking the last assassin down, we kind of see how, he takes on the other thugs, criminals, and lowlifes from Black Sun. And, of course, throws one out into the window. And basically, we are introduced to Aayla Secura, who pretty much points out the unknown speeder being Obi-Wan. And of course, needs some intel on a certain someone who is still alive. So they mainly go into a large market area, and the place has been known to host criminals, black ops, and everything else. And turns out the sort of Lord and criminal mastermind from Black Sun, Lord Zest, knows where Ventress is. And of course, Obi-Wan needs to make sure that Ventress is taken down and brought to justice. So we kind of see how, even they point out Anakin has been recuperating for 10 days. And this also was a scene from the 2003 Clone Wars series. And if you have watched the cartoon or read the older comics, it was revealed that Anakin got his scar from Ventress, leading to his iconic scar from Episode 3. And after guns going blazing on planet Targanis, we see how Lord Zest is informed that there's been an intruder, with him saying, "Really? Is that why there are explosions ripping through my fortress?" So of course, finds out what's going on and tries to take on Obi-Wan. So we kind of see how, Obi-Wan needs info about Ventress being alive in hopes of taking her down. So of course, we see them duking it out. And after an impressive fight, we see how Lord Zest basically lets him know that, he's heard the rumours and that, but will help Obi-Wan out. And keep in mind that, Lord Zest is helping the Confederacy as well as Count Dooku. And we see how back on Naboo, Padme is informed by Anakin that the Separatists have been driven down further and, are now under siege. And keep in mind that, all that's left of Count Dooku's forces are just Grievous and Dirge. And keep in mind that, once they basically take down the CIS, it will be the end of the war. So, of course, he lets them know that, that Lord says it has been playing favours on either side, but does give him the info he needs to where Ventress might be. And pretty much points out that Dooku paid him to take down one of his clients, and Dooku pointed out one of his best assassins. And of course, Obi-Wan and Zest puts the pieces together. And we do kind of see how back on Coruscant, We see how Obi-Wan informs them that Ventress might be still alive and knows that they can still bring her to justice, hoping that eventually they can turn the war back to their favors if anything does go wrong. And we see how Aayla Secura does give Obi-Wan her ship in hopes of finding Ventress. And yeah, this is the story. So I think this one is pretty enjoyable. I think if it did get adapted into the 2008 Clone Wars TV show, I think could have been a really good story. I know there would have to be tweaks and alterations, and sometimes, yeah, in productions you have to decide what to keep, what to salvage, and what to kind of alter onto the table. So it's still good, still enjoyable, but still deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.